worst part, so don't have to do that the rest of the week. At least with these stands on our back.
Thank you, Lord.
Every day.
I've been a lot longer.
Yeah, it's just that one stretch.
Nothing.
Yeah. Just get the licking burns and everything. Is this red?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty fresh.
It is good.
See, that's nipped off. And that's nipped off.
There's a truck over here.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. But I think that's, see the limbs cut off on that tree? Right there.
Yeah.
That's the tree I climbed. So,
You see anything?
see the track? I didn't see anything. I saw raccoons. A couple turkey rubs.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty fresh. It's a possibility, you know. See the one behind it? Look at this. That is super fresh.
Wow.
There's a rub right there on the back side of that.
Super fresh. Look at that track.
There's always a scrape where that branch is. We're getting pretty close to the spot, so got a scrape right here. Got an even fresher one. So I think I'm gonna set up somewhere in here where this trail is crossing. We'll go from there. Alright guys, I got a scrape right there. Got some doe urine out on this branch. Dominant buck. And that's my setup right there. Alright guys, it is November 5th. Yep, November 5th. We are in Ohio right now. My buddy Zach and I are hunting probably a good 200 yards apart. And I have history with this spot. My dad and I have come back here. I've been here twice. My dad's been here about 4 times since around 2008. And we love this spot. It's a public land spot that's very, very overlooked in Ohio. And I'll pop up a picture of a 10-pointer my dad got on this property back in 2010. And I've had a lot of close encounters with nice bucks I wanted to shoot, but never really closed the deal because, you know, chasing does or whatnot. So hopefully we'll get a shot at one. We got in here a little late just because we wanted to get up the mountain on the first day, turn the light, just because we were hanging our sets and didn't really want to do that in the dark. So we slept in pretty much from traveling all day yesterday. And so we got our sets up. This is a tree I'm sitting in right now that my dad hit a good 8-pointer 2 years ago when we were here, last time we were here, and he came straight from that way, and our wind's going that way, so it's a good wind for that. My buddy Zach, like I said, 200 yards away, I put him in the best spot on the mountain where my dad killed that 10, and I had really close encounters with good bucks, so hopefully one of us will get us done this week. We got a whole week to do it. So either way, it's just gonna be awesome being in Ohio woods. I love Ohio. It's just something about it, not in the mountains especially. So we're gonna see how the day goes, and we may just stay in the tree the whole day, same tree the whole day, or I'll talk to Zach and see what he thinks. But normally normally on the first day I like to just sit and watch and see what happens in a specific spot, and then if we don't have any, we'll basically just play it by ear. So hopefully we'll give you some updates here. And I know this is a very long interview, but I have a scrape about 15 yards in front of me. I'll show you guys that, and then I got another 2 scrapes up there, up the gas line, up towards Zach, probably 30 yards from my stand. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. So. Alright guys, Zach and I are out of the woods. We got in a little late on purpose because we were going in there to just get in there in the light and put up our stands rather than do it in the dark and be pretty much a cluster. So we did that, and I don't know, I say about 30 minutes into the trip we saw a good buck, and then maybe another 5 minutes we saw another good buck on the road. And so that got us pumped up pretty much. So around 9 o'clock I think Zach got set up, and then I got set up about probably around the same time. So didn't see any deer the morning. Afternoon I saw the back end of a deer at 3:30. Didn't know what it was, but if I were to guess, it was a buck, because he was literally just going into the pines and not picking up acorns or anything, pretty much just cruising for does. So did a little breeding grunt, and he didn't obviously come in. So flash forward to about 30 minutes from dark, I heard Zach over there giving a couple clucks or whatever he does. He's doing some turkey calls with his mouth, and probably like 5 minutes later I had 4 turkey under me, and you guys saw that footage. Roosted above me about 50 yards, and then right at dark I had a buck in the bottom. And the reason I think he's a buck is because he was just, same thing with the other deer, he was just cruising, but it was so dark that I couldn't tell if he had a rack or whatever, but just cruising, cruising in that bottom, went on top of that ridge and just kept going. So we got 2 spots for the evening picked out tomorrow, so we'll put our climber in there, and we'll hunt the sets that we hung this morning tomorrow morning. So that's the plan, and we'll see you tomorrow. Look at that dude. He is rutting. This guy's rutting. Oh my gosh. A little 6 point, 7 point. He's just gonna stay right there and come right back out. Hey, they're all coal bucks in Ohio.